This is Dan Meyer with RCR Wireless News at the 2010 4G World event in Chicago. I'm here with George Alvarez from ChinaTel.
Very simply, we bring broadband ISP connectivity and 4G services to China via our strategic relationships that we've acquired, also via fiber that we've acquired, and those relationships are the focus of our current deployment, which is in 12 cities, inclusive of Beijing and Shanghai, growing to 29 cities, and with the current acquisition we'll announce next week, that'll actually grow to a little over 40 cities. So that basic broadband connectivity model to connect those wireless users to the broadband experience, to a true WiMAX broadband experience is what our main goal. We're also deploying 7 cities in Peru, which is another nice market for us. We focus on that also. So currently we have 19 cities under deployment. The 3 primary vendors that we use in China, for instance for Beijing, Chinacom, our partner, awarded the contracts to Samsung and to Huawei. We'll be awarding ZTE, a bunch of cities here shortly in the next couple of weeks with regard to vendors. So the actual foundation of the equipment platforms are pretty standard. The engineering work that we did in-house over the last year and a half is complete. So the network engineering, the site engineering, now it's a matter of actual implementation or deployment of the physical equipments. It's relatively painless. The difficult part of doing business in China is way before that. It's the relationships and things of that nature, which our company model kind of goes along with that. If you like, I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
when you look at,
I'm sure people are interested in that part of it.
Well, you asked a question on ChinaTel and China and how we got there, and it's really people are familiar with the term PRC, People's Republic of China. For us, it's a little different. The P represents patience. We've been in Asia since 1987. Our group of executives have been doing business there for a long time. So patience is a virtue that you can't buy when you're trying to do business in China. No, I mean in China, our relationship now, we call it just one facet of our overall plan. You'll see an announcement in the next couple of weeks in our company where we're acquiring fiber assets ourselves, 34,000 kilometers of fiber in China. It's dark fiber that we'll control and we'll light up. We're also acquiring another company that has 3.5 spectrum in different provinces in China outside of the cities we currently are deploying. So that's a major goal for us, to really bring this solution to as many of that 1.3 billion population as possible. So that's our primary focus. South America is another emerging market we like a lot. We do like Peru. We have spectrum there. We're currently deploying 7 cities that we think is going to be a nice addition to our spectrum of families. Other countries where we haven't acquired the spectrum yet, but we're in MOUs with some companies and acquiring their spectrum in South America. And then lastly is Eastern Europe. We think that there's a great opportunity there where 2.5, 3.5 solutions in WiMAX and/or even future TD-LTE are very viable business models, especially with regard to the current reduction in capital expenditures versus, let's say, 2 years ago.
Sure. I'm sure it's changing a lot there now.
Yeah, it's changed a lot.
So that's good. Well, George, again, thanks for the time today and thanks for all the information.
Thank you.